Hello friends, Turtle here, and I'm excited to announce that I've finally unlocked my main class in Final Fantasy XIV Online, the Dark Knight. Since I decided to pick this game up to see what all the fuss was about from the MMORPG community, the first thing I always do, is imagine what class aesthetically and mechanically would fit me the best. My conclusion led to wanting to play an edgy but badass looking Dark Knight, being able to tank with a two-handed weapon while looking cool as hell. Sign me up, please. Something I didn't know at the time was that if I were to take my time through the storyline, it would take me 67 hours. Yes, 67 hours is how long it took me to unlock this damn class. You can buy a skip of the base game and go right to the first expansion, where you actually unlock the Dark Knight, but everyone that covered videos on this game for beginners heavily recommended me to not skip the storyline. So, ignorant as I was, I started my journey as a white mage, the pure healer. I figured I would be doing a lot of group content, so I would just heal until I can tank. And boy was I wrong. While there are pieces of the base game story that are very interesting, most of it is not voice acted and consists of a lot of head bobbing, like this, and teleporting around, like this. Doing this over and over again drove me absolutely insane. And as a white mage, I only had 2 abilities all the way up to level 50 to clear the solo content with. However, the world is beautiful, and it was a nice change of pace to be able to sightsee in between doing a lot of repetition quests over and over again. By the time you hit level 30, you get to engage in a lot more group content. This content is what kept my sanity intact. The group content is absolutely incredible in this game, and knowing that the game gets 100 times better after you complete the base game, I promised myself I would withstand the boring repetition quests, but I could experience the reason people swear by Final Fantasy XIV Online. Here is just a sneak peek of some of the lower level bosses and group content that look absolutely amazing, by the way. While defeating these encounters, I quickly learned that even though the other people completing this content have done this boss a million times for their dailies and whatnot, they were very patient and willing to teach mechanics to new players. Coming from a game like League of Legends, where the community is as toxic as it gets, this was such a relief to discover that the rumors about the overly positive community of Final Fantasy XIV were true. I have nothing but good things to say about everyone who fought beside me in my 67-hour journey. Once I hit level 50, I thought I was on the home stretch, just a few more quests before I get sent to Ishgard to begin Heavensward and unlock the Dark Knight. And I couldn't have been more wrong. The level 50 quests used to be the endgame content before any expansions were released, so it was another 10 hours. Yes, you heard that correctly, 10 more hours of more head bobbing and teleporting. Thankfully, the bosses kept getting better and better, and I was able to push through the grind. Until finally, they sent me to Ishgard. After taking in the views of the beautiful city, I quickly found the Dark Knight quest giver. I completed the tasks, which was quite interesting quest, by the way. The quest giver for the Dark Knight showed me that the way of the Dark Knight is to do what you believe is right, even if it means you have to break the laws. So kind of like a chaotic good sense if you play D&D. I can't wait to begin Heavensward, my main class, and see what Final Fantasy XIV really has to offer. I heard that the main storyline gets so good that it makes you want to cry. I guess we'll see about that. And the combat's supposed to get even better from here as well. Let's just hope the majority of the game is not just full of head bobbing and teleporting. But honestly, I'm having a really good time playing this game. But I would recommend anyone who were to start the game today to just skip the base game if you could afford it, unless you really like the storyline and don't mind reading it all. Overall, this game has been quite the time sink so far, but I got over the boring stuff, and it's only going to get more exciting and have bigger bosses, and the storyline's going to get even better and voice acted, and I can't wait for that. But that journey will be shared with you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you've enjoyed it, and until next time, I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you later, friends.